Ladies and gents, welcome back to my Football Manager 17 career with Liverpool. One thing you'll notice before we get into these results is that the video was recorded out of order. I tried to do a recording earlier before the Newcastle game, but it went kaput. So in the end, I decided to play the Newcastle game and then came back to do the recording over again once that was finished and when I saw everything went fine. So that is why you'll see the Newcastle results blurred out in the next section. Apologies to the two of you that actually watched this video. Anyway, with that, let's get into our results since last we met. Schedule. You will see we last met at Watford's 3-2 win where we were up 3-0 and Watford decided to come back with two goals in the 72nd and 76 minutes. Luckily though, we pulled it out in the end and got a little green circle. We beat Swansea 3-0 in the FA Cup, win against West Ham, draw against Swansea. We finally beat our fiercest rivals Man United with a Joel Matip header in the 86th minute. Then more wins against against Southampton 2-0. Everton, our other fierce rival, crapped them out 2-0. Tottenham 3-2. Now Hull. Hull, I had to play this over again. The first time, Karius fucked up and we got a 1-1 draw. And Milner somehow missed a penalty. I have no idea how that happened. But just as I was clicking leave match, the game decided to freeze on me, and I couldn't even get it to a point where I could save it. So I had to force quit out of that, come back in, and replayed it. And 3-0 win. Exact same tactics, exact same people. I just it was amazing. I was so pissed off. But I'll take a 3-0 win. But let's look at some of these goals. So here is Alberto Moreno's worldie of a goal from the side. I mean, he just turns around, flips around, and shoots it in with his left into the upper left. Absolute crazy goal. Emre Can to Milner, to Coutinho, Alberto Moreno. Back to Milner, he flips around and into the goal. Sweet as sin. And then Coutinho somehow gets our first goal from a free kick. It was amazing. I mean, we've had a couple of them on target, but very few. But it's taken this long into the season. And Coutinho, I mean, look at this. Where are we? Hull, April 16th. The game against Hull, and we finally get a free kick that goes into the back of the net. It's amazing. So then we beat Sunderland 3-0. Milner finally gets his penalty in. Bellotti gets another one. Mane gets another one. But this game, with this win, we are now officially in the Champions League. We get qualification. We only actually need two more wins in the Prem to get league title. First title in BPL history for Liverpool. I definitely aim to finish that out. We've got Stoke. Man City is having issues this year, so perfect time to play them. Leicester, Burnley, Middlesbrough, and then finally, the 27th of May, we finish out our season with the FA Cup final at Wembley Stadium. So let's get on with a little news. Man City has fired Pep Guardiola. They were only in fifth. I was amazed. And Lee Carsley, I'm assuming he's only there. He's only finishing it out for the end of the season. Let's see. Yeah, he was the caretaker. He's the caretaker manager, so he's only there until the end of the season, and then we'll see who comes in to replace him. Only a couple of games left. Here's a weird one. Newcastle are favorites over LFC for the FA Cup semis. What the hell? A first place team in the Prem already qualified for the Champions League, and Newcastle, who I will say have gotten their title in the championship, but they're favorites? And then the reporters are all asking questions as though we are the stronger team, which of course we are, but it's got to be some kind of bug. It just makes no sense. All right, ladies and gents, let's get this underway. Liverpool versus Newcastle, Wembley Stadium, semifinals of the FA Cup. So our lineup today is Mignolet in goal, Gaia, Murillo, Oxford, and Klein at the back. Leva brings on our DM position, Milner, Wijnaldum in our midfield, Firmino at the advanced forward, and Bellotti and Sturridge up front. On the bench, we've got Karius, who is in serious need of match fitness, which is why I'm keeping him out right now because I'm a little scared he's going to give up another howler. Matthias De Ligt, Coutinho, Grujic, Tete, Henderson, and Moise Kean. So let's get this underway. Oh, and Shelby's back, isn't he? I missed that. Oh, Klein almost had it. Lucas, get it. Thank you, Klein. Coming up to Firmino. Over to Milner. To Bellotti, who's offsides. Bellotti gets a lot of offsides. I think he had 7 or 8 in the last game. Oh, Firmino in. Wijnaldum. And it's in. Nice job. 1-0. Oh, it's an own goal from Lazar, too. Lazar was the one that we were warned against. That and Chancel Mbemba, who I tried to purchase, or almost purchased, at the beginning of the season. So we are ahead 1-0 going into the 11th minute. Klein over. Oh! Off the post from Sturridge. That was a nice shot, though. Bellotti rushes out to get it. Passes it into Leva. Lucas, get rid of it. No, that's not the way you get rid of it. Shelby picks it up. We always seem to start the highlights with possession. And then it's always a pot shot whether we're actually going to keep it or not. And why is Leva taking that free kick? That is pointless. And now Wijnaldum in the exact same area. Oh, at least that was not on target, but at least it was, a couple of feet down and he would have been there. Shelby is one. I'm glad we sold him in real life. He has got a cannon of a foot and has some brilliant moments, but overall he just doesn't do anything spectacular. He just doesn't seem to have learned at all from being in our youth development for a little while, our youth squad for a little while. Okay, Bellotti and Sturridge are just looking down. 6.4, 6.5. And who's that? Firmino at 6.6. Hey, Sturridge at 6.3, or Bellotti at 6.3. If he goes down one more, he's being pulled. Because this is the semis, boys. This isn't time to screw up and make light of everything. Oh, Gaia gets in there with a goal. Nice. Right off the keeper. 4th goal of the season, too. See this Klein over to Milner. Into Gaia, who just has a rocket of a left foot. Nice goal. Good job, everybody. Like you can hear me. Okay, Milner's 72%, 6.3 still. He's bringing it up. Oh, Mbemba's off. So Milner's okay. I know a highlight's coming, but let's see. Grujic for Milner. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep Grujic down there. Who else did I say? Bellotti. I'm gonna bring Keane on and see how that works. Ooh, Klein, dang. Undo the Keane one. I'm gonna put Delight in there and see how that works. Let's see. I think Grujic is definitely in my plans for next season. I still got to figure out who I'm going to get rid of, though, because I put in an offer for Thiago Maia. I've got Lucas Romero coming in. So Leva, I think, is going to be sold. Milner might be sold. I hate to say it, but we'll see. We'll see about Wijnaldum. He doesn't get a lot of playing time. He's going to get pissed off at that pretty soon. And I think I'd rather have someone like Maia or Romero. Like, it's better to lose it there than where they are now. Ah, you caught. Oh, Murillo, what are you doing? Concentrate. Assertive. Concentrate. I don't know if that does anything, but do you take Murillo off at that instance? No, don't pass it back. Jesus, what was that? Murillo, you are out for a week at least. Your passing has been horrendous. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do defensive. They're gonna score again, aren't they? Keep it out. Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me. I don't want to see that. And now it's going to go into extra time. And everyone's exhausted. So start the extra time. We just need the one. Okay, good job, Tete. Sturge up to Bellotti. This is your time. Yes! That's a good one. And now it jumps from a 6.0 to... Oh, and he's on 63% too. Wow. But from outside of the box, just outside of the box, he boots it in to the corner, or to the right off the post. So yeah, he jumps to a 6.9. So it's really his goals that keep him up, I guess. His play in general is just not that great. Wijnaldum, oh, 4 minutes left. Can we keep a hold of this game? 3-2 in extra time. It's in their half. Wijnaldum, Leva. Wow, shoots on goal. It's amazing. 30 seconds left. Boot it out. Nice. Keep. You Sturge. Over to Gaia. Firmino, Wijnaldum. Okay, no, Wijnaldum. Come on, you got to keep that ball. We're at the end. It's our ball. We should have won the game. Let's keep it. Keep it. Keep it. Firmino. That's nice. There's the final. 3-2. Liverpool win over Newcastle. Whew. I don't care if you're confused and demotivated. I'm pleased. Really? Okay, I'm just gonna stop there. And that's it. Whew. So next up is Stoke. So what I am gonna do, we got the 3-2 win against Newcastle. We got a bunch of Premier League games. So West Brom beat Bournemouth. So 2-3 in extra time. So exact same score as us. Stuani gets the goal in 105th +1. So looks like it's going to be a Liverpool West Brom FA Cup final. And that will not be until the 27th of May. So it'll be a nice time to finish it out. So what I am going to do is I am going to play the next, 6 games, and come back for the FA Cup final, and that'll be the next episode. Then we'll finish the season out. Probably do a quick episode going over what's gone on, who the biggest players have been, some of the other leagues, and all that. So anyway, thank you very much for sticking with me, and I hope you enjoyed.